Some people know there's a problem but don't know what it is. Some people see what the problem is but don't do anything about it. Then there are people like Michael Schmidt, who saw a problem, saw a solution, and changed his career to do something about it. Hi again, everyone, and welcome back to a new school year and tomorrow's Technician's 25-26 Instructor of the Year, presented by Blaster Corporation in association with the North American Council of Automotive Teachers. I'm Doug Kaufman with Tomorrow's Technician, and it's great to kick off the program with you again today. Michael Schmidt is automotive instructor at Opportunity Central in Forney, Texas. His teaching career has spanned nearly 20 years, his professional career years before that. But his passion for the industry started when he was just 11, helping his father and grandfather repair tractors and mowers. While struggling in a traditional classroom setting, Schmidt says a high school instructor named Bo Bolton pushed him into SkillsUSA competition, where he says he found his lane. Eventually, earning his ASE Master Tech certifications as well as other industry accolades, he says he kept coming back to the idea of teaching. Well, let's let Michael Schmidt tell his side of the story.
When I started in the industry, I would see a lot of students who would come out of secondary and post-secondary programs, and they weren't ready for what was required of them to be successful in this industry. And for that reason, I decided instead of fixing cars, I wanted to build technicians. And I started my first teaching job 20 years ago, and I haven't looked back since, and it's something I really enjoy to do. I feel like consistency is a big thing. Every day I try to model to my students a good work ethic. I try to model, just norms that they would see in industry. And it's one of those things where I try to be, every day I come in as the same person and try to exemplify those things, where, over and over again, the consistency of it, they start to pick up on it over time. I think the classroom is really important because that's where where the foundation is set. They do need to build hands-on skills in the shop, but, it is really important that they get a good, solid foundation. Then from there, we can move out to the shop. So they need to learn how before they can do. Communication's important. I think setting up a good advisory committee is really important, so local shops can come out and see exactly what your facilities look like, and they can bring them up or let the school know what needs to be done to bring them up to the standards for, the kids can transition from high school to the shop. And I also think it's important to take the kids out to the shop or to dealerships and repair shops so they can see what industry's like, so they know going in exactly what they're getting into. This fall we're going to complete our ASE program certification. This is our third year in existence, so up to this point we had to have kids graduate before we could actually get the certification. We are going to start in the fall, or later on in the fall, we're going to start our student run auto shop here, where the students will get a chance to earn money and get that practicum experience they need. It's an honor. It really validates the work that the students are doing, the direction the program is going. It gives me momentum to keep building to the future. Winning this award would be great for our program. Being only 3 years in existence, it would be, the money just going toward the program would help buy tools that would help support student learning, and it would be great.
Though he's nearly 2 decades in, Michael says his current program is on just its second year, but they're growing fast. With more than 80 students already lined up for next year, Opportunity's 3-level program gives them real shop experience from day one. He says he tries to make the classroom feel as much like a real shop as possible. Real cars, real problems, real accountability. He says he's following his mentor's guidance by using competitions to push students to grow. Over the years, he says, his students have brought home 41 district wins, 14 state titles, and even won the 2006 Ford AAA National Championship. But honestly, he says, it's not about the trophies. It's about watching students who doubted themselves figure out that they can do this. It's about helping them find a path, and that's what he loves most about teaching. Michael, on behalf of all of us at Babcock's Media, Tomorrow's Technician, NACAT, and our friends at Blaster Corporation, congratulations. You're the first of 6 finalists for the National Instructor of the Year Award to be named next May. For the past several years, we've been telling the stories of amazing automotive and technology instructors like Michael Schmidt through our Instructor of the Year program. We've had some amazing candidates over the years, and this year is already proving to be no exception. But who's next? If you know a worthy candidate who deserves to be considered for recognition by Tomorrow's Technician, NACAT, and Blaster Corporation, tell us his or her story. Just visit tomorrowstechnician.com, open the contest tab, and fill out the simple Instructor of the Year form today. We love to read and share a great story. I'm Doug Kaufman. Keep up the great work, and thanks for everything you do.